Zuccarelli started off as a racing car designer for Hispana, Zusa, and Peugeot. He later became a factory driver for the latter and was entered by them at the 1913 Indianapolis 500, where he started 26th and finished 22nd due to a main bearing failure after 18 laps. This was Zuccarelli's only IndyCar race, as he was killed in a car crash less than a month later when he was unable to avoid a horse and cart that got in his way on the streets of Normandy, France, when he was practicing for the French Grand Prix. Here he sits in his car at Indianapolis. Ball was a mechanical engineer by trade who was one of the original inventors of the parachute during his work for the United States Army Air Corps. He also worked as an aeronautical engineer for Hughes Aircraft. He raced Indy cars from 1914 to 1916, starring 4 races and getting a best finish of second at the 1914 American Grand Prix at Santa Monica. No picture is available. Swank mostly raced in Pennsylvania and Ohio. His only national championship entry was at the 1927 Indianapolis 500, where he failed to qualify due to a supercharger failure during his qualifying attempt. Unfortunately, Swank was killed in a board track race in Akron, Ohio later that year when his car went through the fencing and over the banking. No picture is available. Brisko started off as a motorcycle racer in 1918. He also worked as an engineer, designing a 6-cylinder engine in 1936. Brisko raced Indy cars from 1929 to 1949, starring 30 races and getting a best finish of second place 3 times. After retiring from racing, he operated a dairy farm in Madison, Wisconsin, and a manufacturing parts business in Ojibwe, Wisconsin. Here is Brisko after qualifying at Indianapolis in 1933, where he started second but finished 36th due to the oil getting too hot after 47 laps. McCluskey was a top USAC driver, as he won the Sprint Car Championship in 1963 and 1966, and the Stock Car Championship in 1969 and 1970. He competed in the National Championship from 1956 to 1979, starring 229 races and winning 5 of them, while also winning the 1973 championship with a win at Michigan. After retiring from driving, McCluskey served as USAC Vice President and President of Competition. Here he is after qualifying for the 1973 Indianapolis 500, where he finished 3rd. Williams was a sprint car driver who started 62 USAC National Championship races out of 75 attempts from 1962 to 1972. During that time, he would get a best finish of second place at Sacramento in 1970. Unfortunately, Williams was killed in a motorcycle crash in 1973. Here he is after qualifying for the 1970 500, where he finished 9th. Euser started off in various European Formula Series before transitioning to sports cars. During this time, he competed in the 1991 kart race at Laguna Seca, where he started in 12th place and finished in 10th place. Euser later finished 3rd in the 1994 24 Hours of Le Mans in the GT2 class and 10th overall. Here he is at Laguna Seca in 1991.